Imagine yourself sitting at your kitchen table on a quiet evening, the world outside softening into dusk, a single candle flickering before you. The day has been a whirlwind. Emails piling up, deadlines looming, your phone buzzing with notifications that never seem to stop. Your mind feels like a crowded room, each thought vying for space, and beneath it all, there's a quiet yearning for something different. A life that feels lighter, clearer, more yours. You're not alone in this chaos. The modern world, with its relentless pace, digital distractions, and societal demands to do more, earn more, be more, often leaves you feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, and adrift, as if you're running a race with no finish line. What if there's a way to step off that track, not by abandoning your responsibilities, but by transforming how you approach them? This is where Kaizen, Japan's philosophy of continuous improvement through small, intentional steps, becomes your guide, offering a path to skyrocket success, not just in achievements, but in crafting a simpler, more intentional, and deeply fulfilling life. Kaizen isn't about grand overhauls or instant fixes. It's about embracing the power of small, consistent changes belly that compound over time, turning chaos into clarity, stress into progress, and dreams into reality. In a world that glorifies quick wins and perfection, Kaizen invites you to find joy in the process, to celebrate daily wins, and to build a life of purpose, one small step at a time. Let's embark on this journey together, exploring how Kaizen can reshape your days, quiet your mind, and lead you to a life of balance, harmony, and inner peace. To truly grasp Kaizen, we must delve into its essence, for it is a concept both practical and profound, deeply rooted in Japanese culture yet universally transformative. The word Kaizen combines two Japanese characters, Kai, meaning change, and Zen, meaning good or for the better. Together, Kaizen translates to continuous improvement, a philosophy that champions small, incremental changes over time to achieve significant results. Originating in post-World War II, Japan, Kaizen gained prominence in the industrial sector, particularly through Toyota's manufacturing system, where workers were encouraged to suggest small improvements to processes, leading to remarkable efficiency and quality. This wasn't about top-down mandates, but a collective commitment to betterment, where every individual's contribution mattered. Culturally, Kaizen reflects Japan's reverence for mindfulness, discipline, and respect for progress, drawing from Zen Buddhism's emphasis on presence and gradual refinement. Unlike Western approaches that often prioritize dramatic transformations, think crash diets or overnight career leaps, Kaizen is patient, sustainable, and inclusive, valuing progress over perfection. Philosophically, Kaizen is a mindset that sees every moment, every task, every challenge as an opportunity for growth. It's the belief that no effort is too small, no step too modest, to move you closer to your goals. For you, navigating a world of instant gratification, overwhelming choices, and pressure to have it all, Kaizen is a beacon. It counters the stress of perfectionism, the paralysis of big goals, and the clutter of modern life, offering a gentle yet powerful way to reclaim control, find clarity, and build a life aligned with your deepest values. Kaizen is not about reaching a destination, but about falling in love with the journey, trusting that small, intentional steps will lead you to places you never imagined. Consider the fabric of your daily life for a moment. You might wake to a phone already alive with notifications, each one pulling you into a cycle of emails, social media, and news that sets your heart racing before your day begins. Your to-do list feels like a mountain, work deadlines, errands, family responsibilities, that grows faster than you can climb. Financial stress gnaws at you, whether it's stretching your budget to cover rising costs or resisting the urge to buy something new to fix your mood. Relationships can feel strained as you juggle time between screens and loved ones, leaving you disconnected from the deeper bonds you crave. Beneath it all, there's a quiet question. Is this all there is? You might feel stuck in a job that pays the bills but drains your spirit, or overwhelmed by goals, getting fit, saving money, finding purpose, that seem too big to tackle. Kaizen doesn't ignore these struggles. It meets them with empathy and offers a way forward. It invites you to start where you are, with what you have, making one small change at a time. Instead of overhauling your life, Kaizen asks, what's one tiny step you can take today? It's about replacing the pressure to be perfect with the freedom to improve, turning overwhelm into opportunity, and finding meaning in the smallest acts. Imagine starting your day with a single intentional choice: 5 minutes of stretching, one less notification, a kind word to a colleague, and watching those choices ripple outward, transforming your life with quiet power. Kaizen is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, a philosophy that makes success not just possible, but sustainable. The benefits of embracing Kaizen are vast and transformative, touching every corner of your life with a gentle, compounding magic. Mentally, Kaizen brings clarity and focus by breaking big goals into manageable steps, reducing overwhelm and boosting confidence. Instead of dreading a cluttered inbox, you might start by organizing 5 emails a day, feeling a sense of accomplishment that fuels further progress. Emotionally, Kaizen fosters resilience and gratitude. By celebrating small wins, you shift from self-criticism to self-compassion, seeing setbacks as part of the process. Picture yourself trying to eat healthier. Instead of berating yourself for a slip-up, Kaizen encourages you to add one vegetable to a meal, building momentum with kindness. Physically, Kaizen can enhance your health by encouraging consistent small habits. Studies show that incremental changes like walking 10 minutes daily lead to lasting fitness gains. Imagine starting with a short walk, then gradually increasing it, your body growing stronger without the strain of extreme routines. Spiritually, Kaizen nurtures a sense of purpose by aligning your actions with your values. You might dedicate 5 minutes daily to meditation, finding peace in the quiet act of showing up, which deepens your connection to yourself and the world. In relationships, Kaizen strengthens bonds by encouraging small, thoughtful gestures. Instead of waiting for grand moments, you might send a daily text to a friend or listen more attentively to your partner, building trust and closeness over time. For example, if you felt distant from a sibling, Kaizen might prompt you to call them for 5 minutes weekly, gradually rekindling your connection. In your career, Kaizen shifts your focus from perfection to progress. A writer, for instance, might commit to 100 words daily, building a manuscript step by step, finding joy in the process rather than the pressure of a deadline. Financially, Kaizen promotes conscious consumption by encouraging small, deliberate choices. Instead of impulse buying, you might save $5 a week, watching your savings grow without feeling deprived. Environmentally, this mindset supports sustainability as you make incremental changes, like using reusable bags or reducing food waste, that reduce your ecological footprint. Creatively, Kaizen unlocks your potential by removing the fear of failure. An aspiring painter might sketch for 10 minutes daily, each stroke a small victory, leading to a portfolio over time. Across these areas, Kaizen doesn't just improve your life, it transforms how you experience it, turning stress into progress, disconnection into purpose, and chaos into harmony. Contrast this with the habits that dominate modern life, which often lead to burnout and frustration. Society pushes you to seek instant results, crash diets, get-rich-quick schemes, viral fame, promising happiness but delivering disappointment. Consumerism tempts you to buy more, filling your home with clutter and your mind with guilt. Social media fuels comparison, making you feel inadequate unless your life looks flawless. Productivity culture glorifies overwork, leaving you exhausted and detached from what matters. Kaizen, by contrast, is sustainable and soul-nourishing. Where instant gratification breeds emptiness, Kaizen offers steady progress. Where consumerism breeds excess, Kaizen cultivates simplicity. Where comparison breeds insecurity, Kaizen fosters self-acceptance. Imagine 2 versions of your morning. One where you're frantically multitasking, chasing perfection, feeling drained, versus another where you focus on one small improvement, organizing your desk for 5 minutes, setting a tone of calm and progress. The latter isn't a fantasy, it's the promise of Kaizen, a path that's not only more fulfilling but also more aligned with your deepest need for clarity and peace. So, how do you weave Kaizen into your life? The beauty of this philosophy is that it thrives on small intentional steps, making it accessible no matter how busy or overwhelmed you feel. Start with a daily Kaizen goal, a single tiny action that moves you toward a larger aspiration. If you want to get fit, begin with 5 minutes of stretching each morning. This small habit builds confidence and momentum, paving the way for more. To declutter your physical space, choose one area, like a drawer, and spend 5 minutes daily organizing it, keeping only what you need or love. This not only clears your space but also your mind, creating a sanctuary of simplicity. To apply Kaizen to your digital life, unsubscribe from one unnecessary newsletter daily or set a 10-minute phone-free period each evening. These small acts reduce digital noise, restoring focus and presence. To cultivate mindfulness, try a 3-minute Kaizen pause daily. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and notice your thoughts without judgment. This builds awareness, helping you approach challenges with calm. To improve relationships, practice one small act of kindness daily, writing a thank you note, complimenting a colleague, or asking your partner about their day with full attention. For example, if you've been distant from a friend, send a brief message weekly, gradually rebuilding your bond. At work, identify one task to improve incrementally, perhaps refining a presentation by 10 minutes daily, turning routine into opportunity. To align your finances with Kaizen, track one spending category, like dining out, and reduce it by a small amount weekly, redirecting the savings to a goal like a vacation or emergency fund. To foster creativity, dedicate 5 minutes daily to a creative act, like journaling or sketching, focusing on the process, not the outcome. To sustain Kaizen, keep a daily wins journal, noting one small improvement each day, perhaps a healthier meal or a productive meeting. Over time, these entries reveal the power of small steps, fueling your motivation. Challenges will arise, and that's part of the journey. You might feel impatient, craving instant results. Counter this by focusing on the process. Remind yourself that each small step is progress, and track your wins to stay grounded. If you struggle with consistency, start with micro habits, like one push-up or one sentence, making them so easy you can't fail. If perfectionism creeps in, practice self-compassion. When you miss a day, say, "I'm improving, not perfect," and restart tomorrow. If distractions derail you, create cues, like setting a timer for your Kaizen goal, to stay focused. If you feel judged for slow progress, reframe it. Kaizen is about your growth, not others' opinions. To stay motivated, visualize your long-term goal, like a healthier body or a calmer mind, and connect each small step to that vision, making every effort meaningful. Stories can illuminate Kaizen's power. Picture Emmy, a single mother juggling work and parenting, her home a maze of clutter, her mind a storm of stress. Embracing Kaizen, she began decluttering one shelf daily, finding peace in small victories. Over months, her home became a haven, her stress eased, and she started journaling for 5 minutes nightly, rediscovering her love for writing. Or consider Takashi, a salesman burned out by quotas. Using Kaizen, he improved one client interaction daily, asking better questions, listening more. His sales grew, but more importantly, he found joy in connecting, transforming his work into purpose. These stories remind you that Kaizen isn't reserved for the privileged or perfect. It's for anyone willing to take one small step, then another. Kaizen harmonizes with other philosophies, enriching its practice. It echoes mindfulness, the art of being present, which you can deepen by focusing fully on each Kaizen step, like the taste of a meal you've cooked. It aligns with minimalism, encouraging you to simplify by focusing on essential actions. It resonates with growth mindset, the belief that effort leads to improvement, which Kaizen embodies through small, consistent steps. Even Stoicism's focus on controlling what you can complements Kaizen, helping you let go of external pressures and focus on daily progress. For example, a gratitude practice, writing 3 small wins daily, like a kind gesture or a task completed, can amplify Kaizen's impact, grounding you in abundance. These connections make Kaizen a versatile tool, adaptable to your unique life. As you stand at the threshold of this journey, let Kaizen be your compass, not a rigid plan, but a gentle guide. Reflect on one small step you can take today, perhaps drinking a glass of water, organizing a corner, or smiling at a stranger. Notice the ripple of that choice, the quiet power of progress. These are the threads of a Kaizen life, woven not from perfection, but from intention. You don't need to overhaul your life, you just need to begin. Embrace the messiness, the smallness, the beauty of each step, knowing they lead to a life of clarity, purpose, and peace. Kaizen promises not a life without challenges, but one where challenges become opportunities, where small steps become giant leaps, where every day holds the potential for growth. Take a breath, choose one small action, and start now. The life you seek is built one step at a time, and it's closer than you think. _separator, _lions, _script, _separator, _.